Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy KFB23 on the YT, and I'm posting for back-to-back uploads. Like, I must be right now the GOAT.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And I posted more in 2 days than some of your favorite YouTubers in the past 6 months to a year. So, like and subscribe. It's not daily content, but it's somewhat close to it. But I'm on my job. I'm on my jaw. Like I'm on my Grizzlies. Okay, I'll stop. But there's somebody I want to talk about again. The Clippers roster. I'm sorry. I have to say the Clippers again. Terance Mann. Like he's the man, and he's the Iron Man, and I need to talk about him. Terance Mann had a pretty decent sophomore season. He had, in his rookie year, he had 2.4 points per game and picked it up to 7 points per game. He shot 67% from the free throw line and picked that up to 83. This was one of the most notable improvements, and he shot 41% from 3 on 2 threes a game, which was pretty decent, and he played pretty decent defense. He was improving, which sophomore season you improve. And the Clippers were comfortable enough to trade Sweet Lou to get Rajon Rondo, which is a really good asset because we don't need bench scoring if these bench because the Clippers are the most deepest team in the league, and they didn't need Lou Will anymore, so they got Rondo for playmaking, and which they really needed, and it was really helpful. But in the playoffs, he really shined in the playoffs against these certain teams. In the Mavericks series, he did pretty good. He averaged 4 points per game, but he wasn't there to score the basketball because they had Kawhi and Paul George. He really showed his impact on the defensive end of the ball. He guarded Luka Doncic most of the time, most of the time, because Kawhi wasn't guarding him sometimes, and Paul George foul trouble. So the next best option was Terance Mann, and he did pretty decent. He did guard him in the clutch when they needed to stop. That's usually Kawhi. And I watched this. He did go guard Luka a lot, more than most of these guys, and because he's athletic and he has big length. Pause. Let me stop. But he really helped and made a big impact in that Mavs versus Clippers series, because he was a big help and a big surprise because he was good. He was really good for them. And in the Jazz series, that's when he turned into the man, because he was playing pretty good defense. His scoring wasn't there because his first game it was 2 points per game, second 0, third was 7, fourth was third. But hey, he picked it up when they needed it the most. When Kawhi was out and they needed some scoring, he answered the call. Because game 6, he had 13 points, and they won that game without Kawhi. And in game 6, oh man, Terance Mann was the Superman. Because he was the X Factor and he was the man. Because in game 6, he dropped 39 points on the defensive player on the year. Why me? Terance Mann was cooking Rudy Gobert this series. He was cooking him. Because most of the time, Rudy Gobert was guarding Terance Mann, but he was in the paint, and they left Terance Mann wide open. He said, I bet I'm on your head. And he really dropped 39 points and only missed 5 shots. The Clippers were down 19 coming into the second half of the game, and he turned up, and he went crazy. He showed the world that I'm here, and he was there, because I was wilding, because this man was hitting shot after shot after shot, and he was the X factor in that game 6 series. 6, because damn, bro, when I mean he embarrassed, like he legit, first game, I think he got a dunk, he pump fake, got a dunk, then he got a tip dunk over Rudy Gobert, and then he caught a body on him again. Yo, bro, Rudy Gobert legit was the best matchup for Terance Mann because he could not guard Terance Mann. And he averaged 10 points per game in that series, which was the most he ever had. And it was really, really good production out of him. And the reason why I'm telling you guys all this information about Terance Mann, because I have Terance Mann as my MIP this next season, bro. Because Kawhi's gonna be out, and they might not start Markieff Morris, and they might not, because they just got Justin Winslow. But I feel like the Clippers would do the smart thing and give the sophomore player starting quality minutes, and I feel like he's gonna blossom because he showed the world that I can do this, and he was really good. I have him for it, and it's gonna be a tough bet because Kawhi's not gonna be there, and after that point, Paul George is the next man up, Rick Jackson next man up, and that third option, that's up for grabs because it could be anybody at this point. And I feel like it's gonna be Terance Mann, and they're gonna start that man, and I think he's gonna average, because he just came off of 7 points per game. I feel like he's going to average a cool 16. I know for a fact he could average 16 on 50, 38, and 80% like club. Like, bro, I feel like he can do it because I have him, because I watched him in all playoff series, and he played good defensively, off the ball. He's just that guy, and I really, really hope that he wins MIP, but there's a lot of competition ahead of him. And this playoff run, he proved people wrong, and he was a really good addition for the Clippers and help their depth, because Kawhi's gonna be out until like December, January. Like, he's gonna be out for a while, and we don't know if he'll come back the same. But hey, they still have Superman, so I don't know what's gonna happen, because I feel like the Clippers gonna at least win 1 ring. And Terance Mann will be a big part of that in some way, shape, or form, by a trade or him averaging 20 in the conference finals. I don't know what's going to happen, but he is the Superman, the X-Man, and V-Man. And that's pretty much all I got to say in this video. And thank you guys for watching. And I might post tomorrow if I do have that idea of a certain player I want to talk about. But hey, that's all I got for this video. So I'm out. Peace.